Hey everyone, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make this creepy little light bulb spider. You will need some ultra black matte spray paint, some plastic light bulbs, or if you're brave enough to use glass, go for it. Some wire, I believe this is jewelry wire, wire cutter, and a glue gun. My girls got me this wire from Walmart. I measure it using my little cut board here. I think it's about 12 to 15 inches long. You need 4 per spider, and as you can see, I take each one and I'm going to wrap it around the light bulb where they're even on both sides. I'm going to get it to where I feel like I like it. I'm going to give it a good twist. Then after that, I'm going to pull out the legs and stretch them and take it off and do the other 3 the same exact way. Okay, now I'm going to take all 4 of the wires, which is going to make 8 legs, and I'm going to put them back on the bulb, as you can see here. I struggle a little bit, but I end up winning. So, then after that, I'm going to flip them over and securely glue the legs to the bottom of the light bulb or the bottom of the spider. That way they don't twist and turn around the light bulb and they stay put, and I can adjust the legs and fix them how I want them to look. Now that the glue is dry on our spider and our legs aren't going to twirl around the spider and fight with us, we can adjust them and make them into creepy spider legs. Okay, now that we're done bending and shaping our spider legs, we're going to take and give them a coat of black ultra matte spray paint. Once the spray paint is dry, you're going to have some really cool, creepy spiders. DIY number 2, we're going to make a Halloween sign with the mayor's face from The Nightmare Before Christmas. We're going to make his nice happy face on one side, and we're going to make his angry creepy face on the other side. This is going to be really, really cool. You just watched me glue all of the boards together with a glue gun. I used hot glue, Gorilla Glue. Sometimes I use Gorilla Wood Glue and some crack patch, but this time I decided for the video's sake to just go on and use the glue gun. I took 3 each or 6 tumbling tire blocks. I glued 3 together, as you can see, and they're going to be our base to let our sign stand up. 3 on one side, as you can see, 3 on the other. The board at the top that's slanted, that is going to be the hat, of course. I'm pretty sure you guys kind of figured that out by now. Now I'm using my wood glue to put it in the cracks of the where the tumbling tire blocks meet the paint sticks, if it makes sense. Excuse me, can't talk. Now I'm going to sand it up, get any rough spots, rough edges off, so we can get it ready to paint. Okay, now we're going to take some chalkboard paint and paint the hat black on both sides. Give it a good couple coats of paint. Okay, now that we've got our hat painted on both sides and dry, we're going to say at this point, I'm going to take some Folk Art Parisian Gray chalk paint, and I'm going to paint the entire side of the board this color, and the base as well, just this side. Okay, now that we're done painting and it is really good and dry, we're going to take some carbon paper and we're going to use that to trace the mayor's face onto the board so we can finish drawing it out and paint it. Okay, now we're going to take some Folk Art bright green paint and some Apple Barrel white paint and mix it up, and that's what we're going to paint the mayor's eyes with. This is really cool bright green. Okay, now I take my Parisian Gray and some Calypso Sky and mix that up, and then I add a little drop of Cobalt Blue and add that in there, mix that up really well, and it's going to give us this really pretty grayish blue that I wanted, and we're going to paint the mayor's mouth with that. And I'm just taking a marker here and doing his eyes. Okay, so here I'm just taking a fine tip Sharpie marker, black marker, and drawing in his teeth. And then I'm going to color in the space in between his teeth with that marker. Okay, so here I'm just using the spider brooch that goes on the mayor's collar as a template to draw his collar, where the spider will fit perfectly in between. Okay, so now I'm taking my Sharpie marker and I'm just going to draw the spider in and color the spider and draw the legs. Okay, by now I've taken my white Sharpie paint pen and I've colored in his collar and his teeth, and now I am finally doing the in between his teeth black. Then I'm going to go back and take my Sharpie marker and I'm going to trace back over his teeth in case we have made any mistakes with our Sharpie marker. Okay, and here he is, all finished, his mad side. And I did put the little hourglass on the spider, as you can see. I just didn't show it. Now we're going to take our Apple Barrel white paint and some bright yellow Folk Art paint. We're going to mix that up. We're going to add a little dop of red, just red paint I got from Michael's, and we're going to stir that in. We're going to try to get that fleshy tone, peachy color. And I'm going to add a little dab of burnt umber, another dab of yellow, and then I'll have the peachy color, flesh tone color I was looking for. This is going to be for the other side of the board, the mayor's happy face. So let's get to painting. Okay, now that we're done painting and it's good and dry, we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. We're going to take our carbon paper and we're going to take our happy face mayor and trace it out and get it ready to draw and paint as well. If you're wondering where I got the faces for the mayor, I got them off of Pinterest. I just printed them out, cut them, and got them ready to trace. Okay, now that he is all traced down, I took my Sharpie marker like I did on the other side and I traced him in, drew him in. Now I'm drawing his collar in, I'm drawing his spider in, and then I'm going to take my red Sharpie marker and draw the hourglass shape on the spiders behind. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to take our white Sharpie paint pen and we're going to paint in his teeth and his collar. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're going to take our marker and go over his teeth again in case we made any mistakes with our white paint pen, like on the other side. Then we're going to paint in his mouth. Then I'm going to take this paint stick in red and color in his tongue. After that, I'm going to take my Sharpie marker and put a few marks on his tongue and blend it with my finger so I can get a nice shadow effect and tone down that red a bit on his tongue. And here he is, all finished, the mayor's happy face from The Nightmare Before Christmas and his angry, scary side. I hope you like this and enjoy it as much as I have. I wish I'd have made the prints a little bigger for the board, but I do love how they turned out. I think it looks fabulous, especially by my scarecrow that I'm going to sit out, and especially with my Jack Skellington. I don't have footage of making those, but here they are side by side for you to see yourself. DIY number 3, we're going to take this old wine bottle and this Rust-Oleum Ultra Matte spray paint and give this bottle a good coat, let it dry, and then we're going to take some Folk Art bright yellow paint and we're going to paint just the bottom portion of the bottle. And now that we have give our bottle 2 coats of that pretty yellow paint, we're going to take our Apple Barrel pumpkin orange paint, and we're just going to paint the middle section of the bottle orange. We're going to go all the way around, and we're going to go down on top of some of that yellow, not all the way, just to the top. And after we get our orange on there, we need to take a dry foam brush and just pull that color down on top of that yellow and at the top. And when it's dry, it is ready to decorate. I have some Dollar Tree florals as well as some pumpkin picks I'm making from JoAnns. And I have a really cute pumpkin pick I got from JoAnns on sale, I think for like $1.50. And here it is, our candy corn wine glass. And I threw a pretty black ribbon around the neck, and I was finished. And to me, this screams fall. I absolutely love how it turned out. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making these, and I hope to see you in the next video. See you later!